Good morning, children. So, today again our topic is features of democracy. Let me continue. Already we have discussed two features in my previous videos. On the basis of these features, we can say democracy is far better government because there is a actual participation of the people. Means it is also being known as a people power democracy. So, further we can say a true democracy grants its citizen what is called universal adult franchise. It means all the adults have a right to vote without any discrimination based on sex, color, race, caste, or class. Means there is no discrimination between male or female, rich and poor, as well as between caste also. Each person has his or her own value. Each person can cast one vote. All votes are counted after the election. The person who gets the maximum number of votes gets elected in many countries. It is also in India after election, as the win is being declared whoever or which party is getting as a maximum vote. This is not how the system works. Means in other country, for many examples also show us in other countries there is no equal right to vote. But it is very much in our country. That's why our country is being said as a true democracy. We can take the example of Saudi Arabia. Women do not have the right to vote. It is true. There was no right given to women to cast their vote, but from 2015, that right was given to women. Women first time they casted their vote. Estonia has made its citizenship. Another example I am picking here. Estonia has made its citizenship rules in such a way that people belonging to Russian minority find it difficult to get the right to vote. Estonia, you can see map here, and these are the people as known as a Russian minority. While they are also giving their vote, but they face a lot of difficulties, lot of problem they face to cast their vote. Another example we can take of Fiji. The electoral system is such that the vote of Fijian has more value than that of an Indian Fijian. Means again there is a discrimination. Indian Fijian, again they face problem in Fiji. That gives us as a third feature of democracy. Means again democracy is far better. In a democracy, each adult citizen must have one vote and each vote must have one value. That's why our country system is very good, because we have true democracy. Next feature is rule of law and respect for rights. Yes, in our country it is very much followed. All rules are equal for everyone, as well as laws. Whatever laws and rights are being framed by the constitution, everyone follow them, and in this way our country, again we can say, true democracy. But here I want to give you one example of Zimbabwe. In Zimbabwe, elections are held but whenever they won, only one party generally won the election, that is being known as ZANU PF. ZANU PF is very famous in Zimbabwe. Generally, it won the election. The party uses unfair practices. ZANU PF, Unity, Peace and Development, try to bring it in the country, but to win the election also use many unfair practices or dirty tricks in election which are against the principles of democracy. You can see the violence after election. Over the years, President Mugbai has changed the constitution several times to increase the powers of the president and to make him less accountable. That was done by the president Mukabil. You see the picture. So then, to win the election, again dirty tricks were being used, and as well as the constitution was also changed according to the party conveniency. In democracy, people and opposition can criticize the government, but this is not allowed in Zimbabwe. Means justice is delayed. Entire monopoly is done by the government. So we can say as democracy is not found everywhere. Sometimes we can say it is said, yes, it is also found as it is also being found as in different countries, but not actually being said as a democracy. So true democracy actually is not in Zimbabwe as well as in Fiji. These countries, while they always say we are democratic country, but actually they are not. The government also ignored the some court judgment which is also against the principles of democracy. Television, radio, press are also controlled by the government in Zimbabwe. The example of Zimbabwe shows that popular approval of the rulers is necessary in a democracy. While time to time the public also protest, but they are ignored. So it is not only sufficient. Popular government can be undemocratic. Popular leaders can be autocratic in a democracy. Autocratic leaders, they are very rigid. They always strict on discipline, preparation and victory. These are the three pillars of autocratic leaders. The state should respect some basic rights of the citizens. In a democracy, rights are very important for a citizen, and generally this is very much found in democratic country, but in our country they are very much also followed by the people, and whatever rights are being designed by the constitution, they should be free to think, to have opinions, to express their views in public. They form association to protest and take other political actions. That is very much found in our country. Then, time to time, people protest also. They speak against social evils and other issues. Means good participation, a very high participation of the public in our country, which is called as a democratic country. Everyone should be equal in the eyes of law. These rights must be protected by an independent judiciary. whose orders are obeyed by everyone, means equality. A democratic government cannot be whatever it likes simply because it has won an election. It has to respect some basic rules, in particularly, it has to respect some guarantee to the minorities people, low population people like Sikh, Christians, Muslims. These are being known as a minorities. Constitution has framed some specific rules for them. Every major decision has to go through a series of consultation, the fourth and final feature of democracy. At present, government has given the facilities to the minority to get education. Even girl child education is promoted. And the new laws for minority and educational rights also given. So, constitution play a very important role in democracy. A democracy government rules within limits set by constitution, law, and citizens' right. So, again, we can say our country democracy is a true democracy which follow each rules and regulation. That's all. I think point should be clear in your mind. Thank you.